Good morning, good morning. Welcome to Big O Blog again. Today I'm going back and deal with a food I dealt with before. And the reason I'm going back to that food is because I love it so much and I'm having a hard time just giving it up. So, because I truly believe the way I did it, that actually is this salted cod fish. Okay, the salted cod fish. I did it before with a bread, what we call a bake, and I rated low because it was after 2 hours my blood sugar was still in the 150s, which is not good. But I'm having a issue mentally. I'm thinking the bread had a lot to do with that. So I want to see if the saltfish, if I mix it with eat it with something else like cabbage, cauliflower, and eggplant or greens, different food, to see the impact it would have. And as you know, I work in a combination. I'm trying to find the right combination of foods that I can eat that's good for my blood sugar, doesn't raise my blood sugar up, or after an hour and a half I can get back down to 140. So I'm going back at the codfish again today because of that. And I want to show you how I do the codfish because last time I didn't show you how I do it. I just showed you the finished product. So this time I'm showing you how I do it. So here's my codfish. As you can see, it's a ton of salt in this fish. Look at that. A ton of salt. It's extremely salted. Extremely salted. So what I have to do, I'm going to put it in this bowl, get some water, and I'm going to wash it out for a while. Wash it out first. So I'm going to wash it several times to get the initial salt off. See? I'm going to get the initial salt off before I start the final cleansing of the salt process, which takes a little while. So I have to come back to you and show you that in stages. But the initial stage is getting the initial salt off, the big bulks, the heavy chunks of salt. Once I get those off of there, I can start the real thing. So you see, now the initial salt is off of there. Right? So now I'm going to start the main way to get the rest of the salt out. But you see the ingredients I'm going to use with this. Red onions, tomatoes, white onions, peppers, jalapeno peppers, some celery, some chive. I grow my own chive in my yard, so I have some chive here, and some garlic. And that's going to be the main ingredients in this dish. And it's actually called buljao when you finish with it, or just codfish, whatever you want to call it, you know. So I'm going to work on this here a little bit. The first step to attacking this salt in here is hot water. So I have hot water boiling in a hot water kettle here, and I'm going to put the hot water on it. And then I have to leave it in this hot water till the water cool. And what I do is I get more hot water. I boil another pan of hot water, waiting for when this one cool. I'm gonna do this 3 times because in my past experience, 3 times is enough to get all the amount of salt I want. Because I don't want to add salt back to this food once I'm finished. So this is gonna stay in this hot water here until this water cool. And when it's done, I'm gonna put another patch of hot water. I'll do it 3 times, and all the salt should be out of that, and it should have just a bland taste with very little salt. Now I don't think I'll do 100% salt extraction, but I get it to the point where you could eat it and it doesn't taste too salty. Okay, so I'll leave this here for a while till this water cool. I'm going to start cutting up my ingredients, and then I'll come and show you where I'm at when I do my next rounds of this here. Okay, so see you in a minute. All right, so I've soaked this 3 times already. I'm on the 4th soak. So this time I put a lemon in here. I put lemon in here to kind of take out the freshness of the fish. And this is my last soak here. So I think I'm good enough. I don't want to take out all the salt now because I need a little flavor. So I usually taste it and it's good right here. So what I'll do is I will drain out this water. I'll drain this water, this water with the lemon, and then I will get ready to start preparing it. So enough salt is out of this to where it doesn't taste bland, but it's not salted anymore. Okay? And throw these lemon peels away. And I'm gonna crush this up with my hands. See? Oh, it's hot. I'm gonna crush it up with my hands to get it. You don't have to use your hands. I like using my hands. When I'm cooking, I like to feed my hands in my food. My hands are clean. I keep my hands clean and washed nice when I'm cooking. You know, so I can touch my food. So that's enough. That's enough for me and the wife. And that's almost ready to cook. That's ready to go in the fire now. So I am gonna go over to my stove and get ready to start cooking this salted cod fish. I think it's ready. It's right now. Good flavor. Salt is gone. Just a little salt, just enough to taste good. Okay? But I'm ready to go. Okay? So I'm going to take this over to my stove where I'm going to get ready to cook it. All right, so I'm next to the stove here, getting ready to cook this cod fish. You see here, you see all my ingredients. I already cut up all my ingredients with tomatoes, red onions, white onions, garlic, peppers, celery, and chive. That's all I need really for this. It's a lot there, but I'm not going to use all of that. So I'm going to I have my pot on the fire, my frying pan on the, and I'm going to put a little olive oil in the bottom of this pot, and let it get hot. And once it have a little heat, I'm going to start putting my ingredients first. Then I'll put my saltfish, my bulgur saltfish into the seasoning. So give us a second. Let it get hot. So, all right, my pot is hot now, so I'm gonna put in my garlic first. My oil is hot, so ready to. You don't have to be hot. The oil don't have to be hot to put this stuff in. I just like it to hear the little noise, you know. Make me feel like I'm cooking. So put my garlic, then my peppers in here. And over stove a little bit hot. And then I'll put my onions, put some mix of it. Like I said, I'm not going to use all of it, but I'm going to use a nice portion of this. And my peppers, put some peppers in here to get some color. Well, the peppers always bring nice color to everything. Bring nice color in peppers. So you can do this different ways. You can put it in without cooking it and just eat it in a bulgur. I like to cook it. And put my tomatoes. Yeah. I like the color. I like the beautiful color it gives. See? That's what I like. Right. And then I put some more of this some chive. Yeah. See the green and it's flavor. Color, to me, color is flavor. Color is a lot of flavor. So I don't have to use all of this. I think that's enough in here for this. And I'll just freeze this and use it again something else. The seasoning. Can't go wrong with cutting too much seasoning. So raise the stove back up to get this to cook a little bit. I don't want to overcook this now because I want the crunchiness when I'm eating this food. So I want to cook it just a little, not too much, right? Because remember this codfish is already cooked. I mean, it's cooked in the salt, so it's pretty good. It's pretty much cooked. So you don't have to worry about cooking it too much. Although some people will cook it, I'll get some black pepper. I'll just throw a little black pepper in here. Because I like black pepper. I like black pepper, just a little. I usually use the grinded black pepper, but it's too far from me to get it right now. So I use this one right here. So it's a little cooked, not too much for this. See, I kind of like this right here, right now. I don't want this to be too cooked. I want a little crunch. So now I'll put in my sauce. Now people do this different ways, okay? So don't feel you have to do it this way. You can put anything in at any time you want. And you can cook it more. You can put water in it. You can add water. You can add ketchup. You can do whatever you want. But I do it this way. And my goal is to see if I can still eat my codfish and stay healthy. Because the last time I did codfish with the bread, it didn't give me a good blood sugar reading after an hour and a half. So I'm going to try the codfish now again, as I said earlier on, with different type of meal. So, like, you know, combination is what I have to test to see if before I give up on a food, I test various combinations of that food. So if it fails multiple combinations, then I know it's not good for me. But I don't reject any food on the first attempt of it. See? That's why I focus on combination to find the meal, because you can actually stop eating a food that's not bad for you because it gives you a bad reading of other food you're eating it with. You see? So you don't want to test it by itself. You want to test it with other food so you can see what combination of food you can eat. And that's what I'm focused on. Whether you have diabetes or not, you need to eat healthy. It's for everybody. Because you're going to eventually get diabetes most likely based on the percentage of people who have diabetes right now. Especially if your family have it. So this is done. This is good. Okay. It's done. Everything is crunchy. Nothing is watery. Nothing is too soft. This is how I like it. But again, you could put water in it. You could put ketchup in it and make it like a gravy, like a sauce. I don't want a sauce today. I just want it like this today. Yeah? And that's done. Take this out. Put it in my plate. Get ready to eat with my other stuff. See, I'm done. This is done. Like I said, you can do this anyhow you want to do it. Today, this is what I want. Nice, crunchy. No water in there or anything. This is what I want. Smells good. Gonna taste good too. Alright, so I'll show you how I eat this, what I eat it with, and I'll test my blood sugar before I eat it, and after I eat it, to let you know how the new combination work out. I'm gonna have this with cabbage, some greens, and maybe some eggplant. And I'll show you my meal before I eat it. Okay? So, cool. Alright, thanks for hanging around to see we go test this codfish. So today I'm gonna have the codfish with some greens. I have like 4 different greens here. Some steamed cabbage, some eggplant, and this is the codfish. When I was cooking in so many pots on my stove, I'm cooking all these things all these other things at the same time. They can cook with 4 pots, 5 pots at the same time, okay? So my main goal here was to change the combination of how I eat the codfish, because I love the codfish. I don't want to give it up as bad because it was bad the previous time I ate it with dough, with bread. So I want to make sure it's not bad with another combination of food to see if I need to eat it. Now, it's a delicacy you don't want to eat every day because the salt in the codfish may be not good for your pressure. But I do this once a month, once every 2 months. It's a delicacy to me, but I love it. So I don't want to give it up. So I decided to test it with this combination. So let's see how this combination is going to work out for me. I'm going to sit and enjoy this. I took my blood sugar already. I was at 98. See that? 98. All right. So I'm starting at 98 this morning, but it's not morning, it's lunchtime really, and it's Saturday. So we're gonna go out and shop around a little bit. What I'm gonna do is walk with my equipment with me, and after an hour and a half, no matter where I'm at, I'm gonna stop and test my blood sugar to make sure I give you an accurate reading, and then I'll record it. So let me enjoy this. Let me just take a little taste in front of you so you can see. Yeah. Perfect. Nice pepper, not salted. Perfect. And cabbage, let me see. Oh my God. Let me tell you, eating good, not only for diabetics, it's for everybody. I'm focused on diabetes because I have it, but I want you, if you don't have diabetes, to try to eat like this. Eat good combination of food so you don't get diabetes. Because I didn't have it before I was 58. That's when it show up. A lot of times you're pre-diabetic from your 40s, even your 30s. Take a long while to destroy your organs and become insulin resistant. So don't wait for that to happen. Check yourself right now and eat properly right now. This is There's no chemicals in my food. All natural food. All natural food. The only thing is the salt that made the salt cod fish, but other than that, it's all natural. So we can't do 100% because the world we live in comes with chemicals, but we can cut it down as much as we can. So don't think I'm not diabetic, it's not for me. It's for everybody. Healthy eating is healthy eating. You eat well to keep your kidney and your pancreas and your organs strong and working in the right condition. Because when they're not working in the right condition, insulin resistance kicks in. That kicks in, diabetes kicks in, and then everything else starts kicking in. You're talking dialysis, comas, you're talking the worst sickness you can get is to get yourself in diabetic state. So try eating good now. If you're diabetic, do it now and reverse it. If you're not, do it now to avoid it. All right? So I'm going to enjoy my food. Let me see my eggplant. Let me try my eggplant. Heaven. I didn't like this food at one time. But now I know how good they are for me and I got sick. Man, I learned to appreciate them and cook them right. Get them the flavor I need and it's tasty. Salt and black pepper. Nice steaming and olive oil and they're good. All right? Anyway, let me enjoy my food and have a glass of wine that I'll be having. Because you know, I always drink wine with my food and wine doesn't bother my diabetes. I do wine mostly on weekends. So 1 or 2 glasses of wine a week is just fine for me. That's what I've seen. Anyway, take care. Love you guys. And come back. Stay around for my results. 1 or 1.5. I'll let you know how it goes. Thank you. Bye. All right. Blessings. Thanks for staying around to see the results of my test. As you know, I rejected the salt cod fish in my last video where I tested it with bread. Or bake as you would call it. It didn't work out because my blood sugar was still too high after 1 hour and a half, 2 hours. So I almost rejected, but I said, no, let me try another combination. So combining that now with what I did today, with the eggplant and the vegetables and so on, turned out really good. I mean, I was really surprised, but it's very pleasing. So I'm not sure if you can see it, but it's okay. It's 109. 109. I started at 98 and I'm at 109. So that tells me I don't have to reject that. I could continue having it once a month or so. Because of the salt, I wouldn't have it often. But it's a good meal. And this is how we want to eat. The whole meal was well balanced. And it didn't affect my blood sugar. Didn't spike it up too high. And was way back under to normal after 1 hour and a half. It's beautiful. That's how we eat. Whether you have diabetes or not. This is how you should eat. All natural, all healthy, and keeping insulin resistance down. Giving your pancreas and your kidney a good rest all day if you eat like this. You see? So the whole idea of my videos is to show that different combinations have different results. So don't reject a food saying it's not good for diabetes unless you prove it. You test yourself before and test yourself after and try with different combination of food because I've learned I might eat something by itself and I would spike really high. But somehow when I eat it with different food, it balances out. So I'm learning which food, every day, which food I can eat together. Soon I won't even have to test my blood sugar anymore. I know I eat that and I'm fine. And that's the whole goal, to share that kind of a wisdom I'm gaining from my experiments. So I want to thank you very much for staying around. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for being interested. Thank you for there. Doesn't matter if you have diabetes or not. Eating healthy, eating good, keeping the blood sugar low is a beautiful thing. It's the foundation of your health. Okay? And good health, it's good life, good love, good everything. All right? So thank you very much. Thank you. Come back and check out my other videos. Okay? Blessings.